It was that time of year. Time to start preparing for the world-famous, not-to-be-missed Plimpton Elementary School Thanksgiving Song Fest and Pageant. Down the hall, Mr. Hamilton's class was just getting the word about the big show. "Now, class," Mr. Hamilton said, "as you all know, this Thanksgiving Song Fest and Pageant will require a great deal of preparation. It's important that we do a good job, because your parents and other important guests will be there to see your performance. We must all cooperate and work together to do the best job we can. Now, let's get started by deciding who will be pilgrims, who will be Indians, and who will be livestock." "I want to be a pilgrim!" shouted Laurie McNeil. "Me too!" said her best friend Franny Schwab, who always wanted to do what Laurie did no matter what. "Well, I want to be an Indian!" Mark O'Connell called out. "Me too!" said a bunch of kids who thought it would be pretty neat to dress up as the Indians who helped the pilgrims. Well, it seemed that everybody wanted to be either a pilgrim or an Indian, but nobody, not a single kid, wanted to be livestock, because those kids had to wear these dusty old bogus pig and cow heads. Oh, yuck! Finally, Mr. Hamilton had to choose some volunteers to be livestock, and those kids weren't at all happy. In fact, the livestock kids all kind of grumped and growled as everybody planned the rest of the pageant. Things sure hadn't started off too well. And sadly, things only got worse as the day of the pageant neared. The kids painting the scenery got into a fight with the costume guys, who were fighting with the kids making the tomahawks. And the cows and pigs were fighting with everybody because everybody was making fun of them because they had to wear these seriously goofy livestock heads. Things were just not going well, and after enough was enough, Mr. Hamilton sat everybody down in the auditorium for a good talking to. "I must say that I'm very disappointed in all of you. This is our Thanksgiving pageant, and it's up to all of us to work together to do the best job we can. We must all cooperate with each other and stop fighting amongst ourselves. In order to get this job done well, it's important for all of us to help each other. Cooperation, working together as a team, is the secret to success. Now, I want to see less bickering and more cooperating." Well, it was true that the pageant was a big job, and everyone had to admit that things would run more smoothly if they stopped fighting and all worked together. So things did change after Mr. Hamilton's little chat. The scenery painters stopped fighting with the costume makers, who stopped bickering with the tomahawk makers, and everybody stopped picking on the poor kids who had to wear those stupid cow heads. And all in all, everybody started working together as a team. And all of that cooperation finally paid off. On the day of the Thanksgiving pageant, the pilgrims were great, the Indians looked terrific, and the livestock kids got a big cheer from all of the parents in the audience. That's just the way it goes when everybody works together.